vibrated there, and obviously the extreme amount of drive on this racetrack, and poor old Carlos going for the ride there.
As you head down here into turn number 3, we saw a very soft race car as well, as it was compressing a long way on the right side. He got up on the bike and managed to save it and carried a lot of car speed down there into turn number 1. But yeah, really unfortunate end to qualifying, as we see Travis Buckley just kind of.
But also with Travis, both those cars were set up a lot softer than what you'd ideally like to run. You want to be able to lean on that right-hand side and use the mechanical grip of the tyre to make sure that you can actually have the side right and trust in the race car that it's going to hold up rather than falling over on the right-hand side like we saw with Carlos there. So as we see the event number 73 getting loaded into the trailer, and we'll get a little bit more of a look at that race car in doing so, but it's torn virtually the whole front end out of that race car there. The front beam, front shocks are torn out of it. There's Ron Salter down there helping guide it. And back down in the right front corner. Not pretty. But the lights are on, and Travis Buckley is green. The green white checkered here. The Buckley Sisters American Racer number 7 in. Laney got right down there. Right to number 1. He's going to throw that race car down here. And it's in green. Full trust and confidence that that race car a very different line to what we've seen so far as well, entering much higher and turning down, making this match race significantly longer than anyone else has. Once again, full commitment down here to turn number 3, and he's going to exit turn 4 right through the middle and take the checkered flag as his first lap time was a 14.997, and he is not going to improve on the second time by with a 15.74, sorry. So all 3 BSR racing cars a little bit on the pace of those top 3 of Treadway, Mike Bunnyfoot and Alligators League. And the program lap number 97, ladies and gentlemen, get used to hearing this name. Yeah, and this is French Speedway because he is one of the we're now to take the points flag. What are we going to see? Got a car currently sitting in there. See if Rosen come across the line here. Cruise position number 4. Number 97 currently sitting on a 14.2. Can he improve? And he does. He moves up to 3rd position with a 14.002.
Only about a 10th and a half separating your top 3 at the moment. Treadway with a 13.875 being the benchmark. So we see Tom Messerich getting out on track as he is low marker down here to turn number 3. The other car on track at the moment is the Greenway number 1 USA of Logan Seavey.
And we've got the red flag out initially, so Seavey does the right thing and brings that car to a standstill. And then we've got a yellow, so no information here to us. Okay, so Graham Stanford, you've got a report for us there.
Yeah, I have. I'm down by the number 73 car that we saw tip over and between turn 1 and 2. If you have a look, we won't see this car again tonight. Unfortunately, the frame is really badly damaged. When it dug in that corner, it's buckled the down tube, torn the front axle apart. Axle and bits and pieces like the shock absorbers are all consumable items, replaceable. Certainly with that sort of frame damage, I doubt that we'll see that car again tonight. Really sad because it was quite a good lap he was part way into there.
Years we've got the likes of Buddy Gofoyd and Jada Worthington down there. What goes through your head at this point in time? You and I have done a fair few handfuls of 50-lap single car qualifying. As the first driver, have to commit in these conditions, and as we see CV and Matt getting pushed off here, and they're going to pick up the green flag really early. And 2NZ make the green.
Going
speedway, but traditionally with circuit racing, there's a right and a wrong way to get around the track as fast as possible. But as we're seeing here tonight, there is no getting here, and the 3NZ is about to start. It's he tears down the slides, turn number 1, and he does exactly that. Race car 3, and does a great job, but still super tight down here on the entry. And he gets the yellow flag, so they've actually only given it 1 lap there because of the original attempt there, and he's going to get a 14.809 out of that race car.
Next car out on track, seems like it's just him as well. As long as the female racing number 4. Takes the green running that similar line turning down the racetrack out of 2. Just loading to slightly higher into 3 and clearing that moisture on getting out of turn exit. So first time higher. Jack goes able to pull forward.
And still currently sitting in position number 13 on a 15.3, so although that's coming out of turn, he goes into that with no man's land on the straightaway. But Jack Lowe, does he improve? He does with 10th position with 14.9 as our next cars are out on the track at the moment. It's going to be the 69 of Corbin Anderson and the All-Tech Garrett Turbochargers, number 69, along with Hayden Williams out of HLR Racing. So keep an eye on these here. Sitting at the 20. Slots into the 10th spot with a 14.7, 3/10 of a second behind. So Baker with a clean lap with Caden Brown, 6th fastest for the Australian, currently 14.4. That's put in perspective, 3rd play. That's on a 13.8. We've got our next riders out. Ethan is racetrack. So it's the kid place, number 9 in USA, he's been at Jenny. And here he is on track. He finished with half lap that the run did and qualified. Currently sitting in 7th position with 14.4. Right behind him with everything else. On the turn, can he improve? Currently T7. No, he cannot.
I think something we're learning here is that you can enter above it into turn number 1 and turn 3. You have to turn down on turn exit and use the moisture, use the banking to kind of give you the straightaway speed. We see Zoe Pierce in the Cup Club Academy car at the 3, but by the here with who will be a 10-time New Zealand Midget champion and 9-time 50-lap champion as he has himself a moment down to turn number 3 and takes the green. So Zoe Pierce, as she gets into turn number 3, is going to call around very smooth through turn 1 and 2.
And super juiced up, looking at them, they're all like looking at that time there. And White Play comes out with Michael Pickett. This is going to be our next relative reference to see where the 10 comes up. Like I say, he currently flies with the P9, but still super tight. Let's wait to see how this stacks up for MP, and he sits himself in position 9 currently. Can he improve? He goes P6 on a 14.4 and just surpasses that of Caden Brown. So great job, Michael Pickett. Now, as we move into one of our A-grade midget rookies, the Q24A machine. So let's wait and see with that GRD shift. The old other side, the Terry Master number 47. These holding his line here, racing Houston Springs, playing every second of it. Having a run, a double duty in both the M2 and the A-grade here. P19 on the 15 at 000. Number 24 on screen currently, 15.1. Zendanowski sitting still, P19 does on a second lap. Morgan McHugh jumps up to P14 on a 14.7. So a nice 10 there, he slots in just behind Rob Escobar. Morgan McHugh now on screen running out of Canterbury. Along with him is going to be the 47 of Dave Wilson.
Now into turn number 3, got through 1 and 2 very nicely, but still hits multiple temperatures good. David Wilson after a couple of nice minutes back in the series. Just in for a minute, 9 Speedway.
With Ben Bowman there, and he takes the cheap flag, and Ben Bowman does a great job, pops up with the P30, and what we're going to see, AEL of the 47th here, Dave Wilson, a little bit further down the back here, P19. So apologies there, all with the mix, so I got Ben mixed up. So David Keller, the DB Field Transport number 6. In the South End, number 22 on there around the second last year. David Keller, great fan back behind the wheel of the midget car. He's been doing a great job. Boys there, working in the background, running that nice line down the front with number 1 and 2. Wait and see what we're looking here. And we've got a small time delay here in our pilot. Corral comes around to complete his final lap of qualifying.
David Howard crossing the line with his best lap time of a 14.945. And Terrence McGraw back there in 26th, crossing with a 15.223. His best lap time. So our last car on track at the moment looks like it's all on his line as well. 68.
As he's shading Austin out there waiting for the truck as well as Davey heads
To the outside of the racetrack down there in turn number 1, turns down through the slip on turn exit. Very clean, but does shut the tires down here into turn number 1. And he comes up on the exit, so he's going to be relying on lap number 2 to be a better lap time as he heads through onto the top side. And it's not going to be a better lap time as he heads around and unfortunately spins it. It's the GBC sponsored number 68P up here from Palmerston, north of Nick Davey. Still new to the midget class as well, I believe.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Only going to get one attempt at it here. The Shane Austin's done a great job in the past 2 years, trying 2 very different race cars this year in the King. Look, Holmes, TRD, as he gets down into turn number 8, takes 3 to the start finish line for his first and only
done, and we're going to wait and see where that pops up. Young Shaden